welcome to my first candle review of 2021. Got lots of exciting stuff to come this year, hopefully from Yankee Candle. I'm going to start with a range I haven't covered for a long time, the Elevation Collection. It's been a long time since I've done a video or review of one of the Elevation Collection, and I'm going to be looking at Vetiver and Black Cypress today, which is a new one for the winter season that we're now in. It's a typically grey, dank, horrible day today, so a perfect time to look at a kind of wintry, uplifting scent. A bit difficult this time of year. It's too early for spring, it's too late for Christmas, so the two new elevation scents probably bridge the gap quite nicely to get us through January and February, so I'm going to have a look at them. The first one that I don't have is Cinnamon Bark and Cumin, but I do have a little secret sniff card to have a look at that. Cinnamon Bark and Cumin, again, these were released for Christmas, but they're not Christmassy scents, they're wintry scents, so they're perfect for this time of year. This one has cinnamon, cumin, ginger, muguet, clove, cedar musk, and vanilla. So let's have a quick sniff of this one. It's that lovely kind of pure cinnamon. It's not too sweet. It's kind of a spicy cinnamon, but not over the top. It's a little bit more kind of sparkling cinnamon from Yankee's very nice, but if anything, this has got a bit more of a clovey kind of spiciness to it. So it's clove and cinnamon, beautiful. That's a lovely one just for settling down in front of the fire in the evenings. Quite tempted to get hold of that one myself. It does sound really nice. But the main focus of this video is on Vetiver and Black Cypress. Now, because I haven't covered the Elevation Collection for a long time, I'll probably go into a little bit more detail than I normally do. This is a 3-wick medium tumbler, and as you can see, I will burn this later to give you a look at this one because I think it's going to look quite nice burning at night, so I'll give that a go. But it's a 3-wick medium tumbler with a lovely distinctive wax colour in one of the lovely Elevation Collection jars with the platform lid, of course, which sit nicely on top like that. So let's have a look at this one. Vetiver and Black Cypress. These labels are very subtle on this. It's mainly about the chic look of these, of course, and the aroma, but it has got some cypress trees on the label there, which I don't know if you can see that from this video, but there we go. Vetiver and Black Cypress. Let's have a sniff of this before I look at the ins and outs. It's an outdoorsy, wintry, kind of lovely, one of these ones where you kind of cozy up. It's a bit difficult in these horrible days, isn't it? But if you kind of brave enough to put some aftershave on, if you can still smell it and go for a walk in the woods. It's a fantasy walk in the winter woods, so it's kind of an uplifting wintry set. Whereas the other one, Cinnamon Bark and Cumin, I'd say, you know, is more of the cozying around the fire. This is an outdoorsy, uplifting scent. Very peppery, quite spicy. Let's have a look at what they say about this one. This is what Yankee Candle say about it. Enter a cool, shady forest where grassy notes of vetiver and elemi wood are grounded by exotic spices and warm amber. So it's not pure outdoorsy, though it does have that warmth underneath it. It's quite spicy, it's a little bit aftershavey, it's quite woodsy, it's very, very nice. I'll be interested to see how this one burns later. You're never quite sure with the Elevation Collection. From the, I've probably had about half a dozen or so over the 2 or 3 years the Elevation Collection have come out, and they either are really strong throwers or they're really light. Most of the ones I've had have been really strong. I've had one that was really light, I can't remember, I think it was one of the summer ones, but most of them are really good throwers. They pull obviously fairly quickly. The 3 wicks and the 2 wicks in the large jar help them pull fairly quickly, so you're only getting a couple of hours. You don't get as much smokiness because it's soy wax rather than the paraffin wax. So there's a lot going for them anyway. So lovely smell, quite perfumey. Let's have a look at the notes. Top notes of aromatic elemi, spicy pepper and bergamot. You can really smell that pepper. It's lovely. It's kind of not too harsh a black pepper smell. It's almost the kind of softer white pepper smell, I'd say. Aromatic elemi, that's the resin from the elemi tree, which I'll look this up. It's from the Philippines, and it's used quite often in incense and fragrances, so it gives it that kind of burnt, sparkly feel. That's underpinned by the mid-notes, so there's incense in the mid-notes, and cypress and ginger. So the ginger starts to give it some of that warmth. The cypress gives you that real outdoor walk in the winter woods feel to it. And the base notes are black vetiver. Vetiver, I used to have a vetiver aftershave. It was absolutely stunning. This does remind me of this. The vetiver is quite strong. There's a candlelit cabin in the main Yankee range, isn't there? It's not quite like candlelit. This is a warmer aroma than Candlelit Cabin. It's a little bit more sophisticated in some ways. Most of these elevation scents you find feel quite sophisticated when you burn them. I know it sounds a silly thing to say, but if you've burned an elevation, kind of goes with the chic look, I think, you know, chic sophistication. That's the kind of feel, I think, that certainly that I get from the elevation range. Black Vetiver, frankincense and amber. Been a long time since we've had frankincense in the Yankee Candle range. It reminds me of that beautiful exotic collection from a few years ago where there was a frankincense candle. Luckily, I've still got some of that. But that beautiful kind of spicy burn note of frankincense and amber as well. So it's a great all-round wintry scent, perfect for January and through February. Why not treat yourself? You know, these two I think would be really good for the next couple of months. And it's a lovely smell. So that's my look at elevation. I'm going to come back and burn this very quickly tonight. It's going to seem like hours to me, but it'll only be seconds for you. So I hope you've enjoyed that. That's my elevation. See you soon. Okay, here we are, the second part of this video. I now have Vetiver and Black Cypress burning, and it's been burning for about an hour, and it's a very relaxing, nice burn, as you can see. It's great to burn these at night. The flames don't dance around on these, they're very still. It looks like it's going to pull within about the next 45 minutes or so. So the smell, it's not overly strong. It's one of these ones where when you walk into the room, and it's better in a kind of cooler, darker room, it changes the atmosphere and it suits it. It's a very sophisticated, expensive feeling fragrance, this one. You can really feel the complexity and quality of the fragrance. So not one of these ones that's going to knock you down dead with its strength, but it creates a beautiful ambience and atmosphere. And that kind of vetiver and incense feel is in the air, and it's, you know, as you walk into the room, you can feel the difference. Beautiful scent, I think. I'm going to really enjoy this for the rest of this winter and for the autumn coming as well, because it's got that feel about it. So, and it creates a beautiful wax pull. I do like this with the elevation candles. It does make an attractive visual. So there we go. That's Vetiver and Black Cypress. I hope you've enjoyed this video. And I will see you again soon. Thanks very much.